the Imperium of Man, a galaxy spanning empire teetering on the brink of oblivion. For 10,000 years, it has endured, a monument to the sacrifice of its god-emperor. But even a god can make mistakes. And the emperor, well, he made a few. Today, we delve into the 5 fatal flaws that doomed his grand vision and left humanity trapped in an eternal struggle for survival. He was a being of unimaginable power, a psychic beacon who united humanity beneath his banner. But the emperor was also a flawed creature, burdened by his own hubris and haunted by the shadows of the warp. Let's uncover the cracks in his golden armor. Flaw number 1, his trust in his Primarch sons. Genetically engineered demigods, the Primarchs were meant to be his generals, his extensions of will. But they were also individuals, with their own ambitions and flaws. The Horus Heresy, the galaxy-consuming civil war that shattered the Imperium, was a direct result of this misplaced trust. Could the Emperor have prevented it? Perhaps, if he hadn't been so distant, so emotionally unavailable. The heresy proved that even the Emperor's grandest creations could be corrupted, leaving a scar on the Imperium that has never truly healed. Flaw number 2, his obsession with the Webway project. The Emperor envisioned a galaxy connected by a safe psychic highway, free from the perils of warp travel. But this ambition blinded him to the dangers lurking within the Imperium. His pursuit of the Webway left him vulnerable, allowing chaos to gain a foothold in the material realm. The Emperor's unfinished Webway project became a festering wound in reality, a gateway for demons to pour into the Imperium, a constant reminder of his overreach. Flaw number 3, his neglect of humanity's spiritual needs. The Emperor sought to eradicate religion, believing it a source of division and superstition. But in doing so, he created a spiritual vacuum that was quickly filled by fear, fanaticism, and the worship of himself. The ecclesiarchy, the Imperium's state religion, became a tool of control, but also a breeding ground for corruption and zealotry. The Emperor, the champion of reason, inadvertently created a galaxy where faith reigns supreme, often with terrifying consequences. Flaw number 4, his inability to connect with humanity. A being of immense power and intellect, the Emperor struggled to understand the common man. He saw humanity as a tool to be shaped, not cherished. This disconnect fostered resentment and mistrust, making it easier for chaos to whisper its temptations. The Emperor, for all his power, could not grasp the hearts and minds of his people. He became a distant, unapproachable figure, more myth than man. Flaw number 5, his mortal wound. The final duel with Horus, his favored son, left the Emperor mortally wounded. Interred within the Golden Throne, he is a prisoner of his own design, a psychic beacon barely holding back the tides of chaos. His weakened state has left the Imperium vulnerable, its future uncertain. The Emperor's dream of a unified, enlightened humanity lies in ruins. His flaws, his mistakes, have echoed through the millennia, leaving the Imperium a grim and desperate realm. Can humanity ever overcome the legacy of its fallen god? Or is it doomed to an eternity of war and suffering? Join the discussion in the comments below. What do you think were the Emperor's greatest failings? And can the Imperium ever truly escape its doomed fate?